everybody and welcome to the Legend of Dragoon. My name's Cody, and in the last episode we visited Rouge, the hash town of Homel. Look, let's just pretend that I said that right. And they said that there was a stick sticking out of the sea, which was worth our notice. So we're going to head over to a viewing platform. Look, just ignore the words I say today. Apparently I'm mixing up the words everywhere. And the stick looks like that. That's not a stick. No one in the world would just look at that and say, there's a stick. There's a stick coming out of the ground. It's not a stick. It's not a stick. Who in the world would describe that as a stick? Yes, see, thank you. It's a tower. It's a space station. It's no moon. You know. But look, that's okay. Everyone's fine. Everyone's fine with these sticks, apparently. Let's just go to the stick. Find out what's happening with the stick, and maybe we can find a signet sphere in the stick. The only one in this area is the magical city Aglis, which apparently has the magical power to make people think that it's a stick. Charlie must have made us come here because she thinks Zeke will go after the signet sphere of Aglis first. Rose, a question please. What the heck is the Law City or whatever they call it? What do they mean? I was thinking about that too. The Crystal Palace was called the Birth City too. The Birth City Crystal Palace was a city where babies were selected to be born. Select babies? Yeah, it's like a Build-A-Bear workshop. Those with weak magic power weren't allowed to be born. So yeah, the Winglies were... Look. And they built the Death City made so that the souls of the dead were sent to an infernal world. Like, what? Why would you do that on purpose? Like, why would you on purpose build a hell for your own people? So, yeah, look, let's find out more about all this stuff. There's a lot of new info here. The Forbidden Land, as you remember, is where we went to fight that grand duel and get the Dragon Block stuff. The Birth City Control Palace, just ignore words I say. I already told you, you're hopeless. The Birth City Crystal Palace was the city where babies were selected to be born. This was the weak magic power that I was about to say. Wow. I don't know why I'm stumbling over my words so much. So here are the ones. I'm just Rose is getting more and more indignant about us questioning her. The Law City Zedabatos was the city where Wingley Wars were made. Publicly they claimed it was for justice, but in reality they were laws to judge other species. Also trials and executions were carried out in Zedabatos. Yeah, kind of kangaroo trials, as they call them. And here's where we're most likely going, the magical city Aglis. The city where magic was studied. Astounding. That's a new word. I'm making up new words now. That even though they had much more magic than now, they still studied it so deeply. Well, I mean, the more magic you have, the more magic you want to learn about. So that's all. There's just a little bit of, you know, the history of each of the major Wingley cities. This one is a magical city Aglis, so we can't go by boat. We're gonna have to find another way. Guess how we're gonna get there? No, really. Give me a guess. Give me a guess in the comments. How are we gonna go there if we can't get there by boat? You have like 10 seconds. Someone's watching us on a mirror. Well, it's not really a mirror. It's called the mirror room, but you're not... If it was a mirror, Baldy would be seeing himself and not us. So it's more like a crystal ball. Alright, well, we're back. We can't figure out how to get there. We're being watched by someone, huh? Well, surprise, here is how we're getting to the magical city, Aglis. The sea is splitting. Apparently the person who was watching us was Moses. For a second it was like Mary just walking in the other direction to everyone else. But I guess she didn't see it from there as well. So let's have a look what has happened here. Yeah, the sea has completely split. From here to there, we are being invited in. The stick has lots of new stick friends here in the ocean. So why don't we go visit these families of sticks. Thank God that it found us. Well, that's one way to say it. Yeah, well, this could not possibly be a trap. It's just impossible. There's no way that we're going to get trapped in the magical city Aglis and then the ocean is going to reappear and block our path. That's definitely not going to happen. That's just not how these things work. Alright, no kidding you. The folks are gonna put to sea, aren't you? Yeah, we're going. We're on our way on our boat, which you have to wonder with the size of this boat that probably Dart and like 2 other people can fit in there. There's like at least 7 people in that boat, including Tongo. So you tell me how they're all just chilling in that tiny boat. I guess they really are all merged into Dart. Oh my god, there's a road formed on the bottom of the sea. Yeah. Alright, so we have the choice of returning, going to the Queen Fury, or going to Aglis, the magical city. Let's head out to Aglis, the magical city, obviously, not to the Queen Fury. That would be slightly pointless. Well, well. Now this is wingly looking. So someone's supporting this with magic. Well, I would imagine so. They carved the sea. Alright, don't you go ahead and open it. So yeah, we have to open the door, but this is an unusual chance. We don't usually get the chance to talk to party members, but what they have to say is mostly, hey, you should probably open the door. It's like, we should probably hurry. What does Miranda have to say? Oh, you didn't tell me to hurry up. That's unusual. Sorry, what did you just say, Mirror? No. What did you just say before? I skipped over that before. Mirror, but... Okay. I thought I saw something there. Open the door at once. Alright, Rose, here we go. We're heading through the door to the land of magic. That's right, it's Disneyland. The most magical place on Earth. Well, that might be Disney World. I think one of them's the happiest place on Earth, and one of them's the most magical place on Earth, and they actually have different... mottos. But I don't remember which is which, because I'm not an expert on... I've never been to Disney World, mostly because I live in Australia. I did go to Disneyland once though, that was pretty cool. Alright, so yeah, this is a pretty cool looking place because, as you can see, the water I think has been shifted out, and that's the water up on top of us, right there. This is all air that's been created in the water, and that is impressive. And then there's even waterfalls inside the air, which is meta. Yeah, so this was... So if you're wondering why it's at the bottom of the sea, yeah, it got shot down 11,000 years ago, and now it's in the ocean. It used to be a flying city. What's going on? Sea closed. What? What did you expect? Did you expect this to not be some sort of like trap where we have to go further in? Because that's... that's exactly what they were going to do. Alright, so as you can see, it's a wingly place, which you can tell because there's lots of teleporting Madoodles. They love these teleporting Madoodles. And what is this? And what is this accent that I switched to? For Ruff has been in here forever, Ruff. I only know the view and sound in here, Ruff. Doesn't seem to be harmful. It's Ruff. Ruff doesn't want to say anything, but it's a message so that it's Ruff. Welcome to the 7 heroes fated to be here, and Rose, these thousands of years I have waited, when neither as long as eternity, nor as short as a mere twinkle of a star. People who confront their fate with courage. I forgot the rest. How do you know my name, and why have you been serenading Rose with stories about how long you've been waiting for her? That's an important question too. Alright. Yeah, apparently that this baby's made by magic. So yeah, there's some sort of creature, I don't know what it is. Mary thinks it's a baby. And it just says Ruff all the time. Because I'm sure it was cuter in the original Japanese. There's this whole thing in Japanese where, you know, people have things that they say at the end of their sentences and it's sort of like, you know, means something, but then it's really awkward to translate into English, which is why there's all the, you know, it's why people make fun of the English version of Naruto, where, you know, he says something and he just yells, "Believe it!" Because they're filling in voice flaps for those extra little things that, you know, mean something in Japanese but are hard to translate. And the music is back. That's right. Everyone's favorite music is back. I forgot to heal completely. Wow. So you saw there's a physical attack barrier here on this active team. It means he'll take 0 damage to all physical attacks while it's up, so if you want to train your additions, you can just... Oh, that was a bad addition. You can just attack him. Hold on, look at this. Yeah, I forgot to mention, I grinded up Meru's last edition and gained her ultimate edition. That's Perky Step. So yeah, you can train your additions that way if you want to, but I also recommend that Rainbow Bird that's on the way there. I mentioned that at the end of an episode or two ago. This guy keeps using a physical attack barrier, which, you know, fine with me. Huh, using it again, huh? Normally I'd be ecstatic about this, but I'm just actually using this as an opportunity to heal while not using up any of my healing items, because guarding heals you. What are you doing? What are you doing with your life? Oh wow, look, mixing it up here, mixing it up. Now he's doing the magic attacks. Which, look, let's just say goodbye to the actual team. Yeah, without his physical attack barrier, he can't handle Dart's Blazing Dynamo, but to be fair, not much can at this point, because Blazing Dynamo is in the hands of... It's not only very powerful, but it's in the hands of a Dart who has Soul Eater, his most powerful weapon, which drains health from him to use, and it's also nearly complete. It's only got one more stage to go, so Dart is very, very powerful on our team right now. Alright, in the next episode we're going to continue on. See you then.